Hello, everyone. I am Ashley.
I am Jennifer. And we are
Tired.
hanging up. No
Ash and
less
Jenn.
than 7 views on our last one.
Woo!
But that's okay. We do it for ourselves, really.
We do. It's like a cozy little room.
Yeah.
It gets me out of my hustle and bustle.
Yeah. It's so fun. I get to hang out with Ashley.
It's for us.
Yeah. I'll start. So, as a woman in my 50s, I've begun hormone replacement therapy. I did it once before, but it was before I was officially like postmenopausal.
Yeah.
So, the whole menopause thing kind of snuck up and then it was done. The first time I did, what I did is like these holistic places and they do pellets of testosterone and estradiol.
In your butt.
In your butt cheek, not up your butt.
Yeah.
But
sorry, y'all. No, it's not a suppository.
No.
It is a pellet in your butt cheek.
Yeah, they put it in your butt cheek. For men, apparently they put it in their love handles because their butts are naturally harder or something like that. So they don't have as much fat there. I know. It's bullshit. Bullshit.
I have seen so many men with flabby asses. It could totally take a pellet.
If they do have a flabby ass, they're in luck.
But those men would also have love handles.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I have both, but they put it in my butt. But anyway, I started having a period again. It's
not just normal.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, I had 5 days. It was like period for 6 weeks.
Yeah. And so
fun.
Most of the time I've had like just a little bit of a period. Not super heavy, but enough where you're bothered. So I went in and I got my test results back for all the different hormones that I have in my body. Everything was normal. My estrogen was normal. All of those things were normal, except my testosterone was somewhere in the 360 range. And normal for women is about 50 to 100. So when I put it into ChatGPT, it explained to me it's extremely high for females. You're basically a man now. One of the things I could get is permanently enlarged clitoris.
No, who wants that?
I don't know. It's not something I've been aiming for. And, you can get a lot of things that happen.
Talk to your doctor about this.
Yeah. So
did you say, could I get the permanently enlarged clitoris from this?
No, I didn't ask. I mean, I would go look at my clitoris and then decide if it was.
Do you even know what it was before? I mean, touching it would have to be like touch memory.
Yeah, it would just have to be like sense memory.
How often do you look at? I have not looked at my vulva since I had a baby.
Yeah, well, something to do. Anyway, that's just one of the things that can happen. It can deepen your voice. You can lose hair. You can have
You sound the
acne.
same. Your hair looks the same.
I feel like I have a lower voice.
You do not.
But I think it takes a while. But
so you have to be at this high level for a while to get the side effects.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I guess it just depends on the person. I looked up an NIH study about testosterone, and it said that they actually did test testosterone in women in a very large sample and had a lot of success putting women in the 100 to 250 range.
Oh.
That women actually really benefit from it at that higher range. So
you're not that far out.
I'm not
what
that
were
far
you,
out.
360
something?
Well, that's still that's like 100 over.
It's a little bit high. But as it turns out, lucky for me, if you have excess fat on your body, okay, the testosterone stores in your fat as estrogen.
Shit.
Yeah. So,
thus the period forever.
Maybe. That might be why that's happening. I might just have excess testosterone that goes into the fat and turns into estrogen.
So, does that do that in every person? Does that do that in fat men?
Yeah.
That's why they get bitch tits.
That's why they get the tits. Bitch tits. Yeah, but then I talked to a friend of mine and said, I've got news for you. I'm a man now. And she said, do you have the urge to tell me how to do something that I've done for my entire life and you know nothing about? there's a lot of jokes you can make.
Yeah.
As a man now, I can make these jokes. But anyway, my other friend tested, and her testosterone is at 511.
What?
Yeah. She's doing the same thing I am. She's been doing it a little bit longer. She went to a new doctor, and they were like, that's a little high.
Is she angry and horny?
She said she didn't notice a difference in being horny. She just
Because
didn't.
she's married.
That's right. That's what I said. I'm like, I think if you're,
You're like, meh, it's the same.
It doesn't change anything. And if you have regular partners to do it
But
with,
I would
if you
feel
did
like
want to,
you would notice like strangers more or something. Like,
I don't know.
oh, look at that chiseled man over there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if she does or not.
But she said no, she hasn't noticed anything different.
She didn't notice anything different. She didn't know about all of the things that could happen. And so she said she'd think about looking at it, but she hadn't and didn't notice it if it had. So,
I mean, you would notice the hair loss and the acne thing right away.
yeah. And the hair gain in places you don't want it. And
Yep.
testosterone is not something that they used to give women when they were doing the hormone replacement. It was just estrogen and progesterone to balance those two. And they didn't provide any testosterone. There's still doctors who don't think it's a good idea, but there's also a lot of evidence to suggest that it is helpful. You can build better bone density. You can build muscle faster, just like anybody who's taking testosterone. And so I need to pump iron.
Yeah. Yep.
I put weights next to my desk and I'm lifting while I'm sitting there getting stuff done. I need to take advantage of this before we correct for it.
Yeah. Take advantage of the 360.
Like my testosterone before was like 6 or something, So it's like it was low.
It was in the single digits.
Yeah. And so were like my estradiol or whatever, that was low too, obviously. So it's raised everything up. And by taking additional progesterone, I'll try to counteract the period stuff. So we'll do
as long as you don't have a hairy chest.
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten any more hair on my lips or anything. I might.
Yeah, I haven't noticed.
I
would tell you.
You would, I think. Just blessed to have you.
So,
okay.
well,
At any rate,
good luck getting
I
back to under 300.
Well, I don't care. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I go to the gym and I burn fat faster, and I'm not losing my hair and growing hair on my ass, or
I wouldn't even care about ass hair.
Violent rage or whatever.
That would be like easy to shave.
Your ass? I would not want to shave my ass. I would hate that. A lot of women have to do the shave, the dermaplaning and the face and all that. And I just like, God, I would hate that.
I do. I just do the upper lip.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's just so easy with the little things they have now.
When I have dated somebody who does that, they got stubble. And I don't like it.
What?
Yeah. Get little stubbles.
Well, what do you do? Wax it?
No, I pluck. I don't get
You pluck your upper lip?
I don't get a ton of hair.
Yeah, you don't have very many hairs. I am a
I have hair.
hairy woman. I have hair everywhere.
She's Italian.
I am. I am. Which I've heard if you're a hairier woman, you have higher testosterone levels naturally.
Could be. Who knows?
I've
already born with a huge clitoris, probably.
Jeremy, call in and confirm or deny.
We can call him.
The size of my clitoris. Should we call him?
You can if you want.
Let's call him. This is going to be a random
Jeremy
call.
is going to love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Random question for the podcast. By comparison to other women, is my clitoris normal sized or larger than normal?
Oh my God. I would say normal size.
Okay. Thank you. Love you.
You gonna hang up on me? Okay, bye.
Bye. Normal clitoris, people. Testosterone does not make you have a larger clitoris. It's all
I should have him check
fake
mine
news.
out.
I think that RFK needs to look into this. This is the true conspiracy of our
RFK.
times. Not vaccines, not the diabetes, not the sugar in the Coke. But what is a normal testosterone level for women and what is a normal clitoris size?
I'm sure we could
Healthy,
find that
healthy,
information.
not normal. Healthy.
You know that they've talked about, because of this problem with not enough babies being born that they've talked about using hormone therapy to put women in.
Oh, I know. Like, that can't be good for the babies. To
I
have,
don't
like,
know.
these old-ass women. Like, that's not
I wonder-
prime
I wonder if Down syndrome...
baby-bearing situation.
Yeah, I mean, anything over 35 is a geriatric. But
Yeah.
I wonder if it's managed with hormones.
If I had to be pregnant, if I was, like, forced to be pregnant, I would just drink constantly and give the baby fetal alcohol syndrome.
There you go. That's the
So,
spirit.
come at me, government. No disrespect to those people out there that have fetal alcohol syndrome babies. I'm sure they are fine, delightful human beings and souls.
Yeah. I mean, nobody wants to disrespect any babies at all.
I don't know. Some babies are assholes. Yeah. Actually, as a woman, I don't think you like anyone's babies except your own.
Yeah, it's like a security thing.
It's like our
Lizard
brain.
Dogs will protect other people's babies. Other animals will. We probably would too.
I would. You don't watch Squid Games because I would talk about Squid Games right now, and we could go into our entertainment session based on protecting another person's baby because that was in Squid Game season 3, but you don't watch it.
I don't watch it. But we can go
So-
into our entertainment segment. Let's do a music sound intro. Let's see. Yep. Time for entertainment.
Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah, that works.
That might not stay, but we're doing it this time.
Yeah.
What entertained you this week, Jennifer?
Well,
We went and
What?
saw Eddington.
we did see Eddington. I would not say I was entertained so much as traumatized and triggered.
Oh, she wanted to hold my hand the whole movie. I could tell.
I don't
For
think
like
so.
comfort. You wanted someone to be there with you
Well,
in your anxiety.
I don't know if that would have helped.
You kept like leaning forward in your seat.
I do that at movies, but and this is
I
a
have
long
been
movie.
to movies with you and never seen you do that.
Yeah,
I felt the anxiety pouring out of you.
I did have anxiety. Is it Ari Archer? Is that the name of the director? Ari
don't-
something. Ari Aster. That's it.
That sounds made up.
Yeah, probably.
That sounds like he's a starseed baby
He might be a starseed
with a
baby.
name like that.
I don't know. Making those movies,
Maybe.
I bet animals avoid him.
No, I think he seems nice.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
He did Midsummer, which I love, and he did Hereditary, which I
Yeah.
also love.
Nope.
He's dark.
He's dark. And I didn't know that going in, that it was the same person who made Hereditary or Midsummer.
Have you seen either?
I have seen Midsummer. I would not see Hereditary. It's of no interest.
Has Toni Collette in it?
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh,
I like
okay.
her, but no, I'm not watching.
Not that much? Okay. He did one that I just watched.
Is
Death
that-
of a Unicorn.
That was it.
It was not that good. But, he has interesting social commentary.
What do you think the social commentary was from Eddington?
It broke the society that we were used to living in.
COVID?
COVID broke the society that we were used to living in. It broke American society, and we will not go back. And the only thing that survived were the tech billionaires that continue to take over everything. And not even the billionaires, but like the tech itself, right? Like that tech company came in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a
and
little bit of a
that was the
subplot.
only thing that survived. Like
Yeah.
every other character you knew in that died, or that version of them died during the pandemic.
The subplot was the tech businesses and tech jobs in a town that appeared to be dying.
But I don't think that was the subplot. I think that was the main plot.
It was more about the politics of COVID. I know that to me, what stuck out, COVID was one of the best times of my life. I was very happy during COVID because I was in Hawaii.
But you were very poor during COVID.
I got poorer for sure because people weren't marketing their
And-
businesses. I just mean to say that in some ways it could have made you introspective and appreciate some things. And I think it made a lot of people who lived in the city say, I really want to get out of here and go somewhere simpler. And they didn't talk about that. This was from the perspective of a small town where you had some sort of liberal kids and a lot of conspiracy theorists on both sides. And the one part of COVID that really polarized people was the masks. And so it kind of starts from mask, no mask take from the bigger town.
Well-
I mean, I've mentioned it to you before when I lived here closer to the end of COVID, people were still masking in Fort Collins. And I don't think anybody at Greeley had masked since 4 days after COVID. They had the same thing with the police from the other department going, you need to put on your mask. And the smaller town guy going, fuck you. And the hypocrisy of some of the liberals, like the mayor who's meeting without a mask with several other people in his bar.
Yeah.
So for me, it was just triggering. I just hated all of the division that came from that. And it was really kind of focused on the horrible parts of it. And in a small town, you got more of the horrible parts of it.
Well, I don't think there were good parts of it.
People got to work from home. They got to stay home with their kids. They
But
got
you're
dogs.
assuming that people liked that.
I think a lot of people did. A lot of people like working from home and did not want to go back after they talked about it. There was some people who handled it because they had the means and ability to do so. Like they could keep working from home. A lot of people could not keep working from home.
Yeah, and I also don't think a lot of people are introspective, like you say. I don't think many people can sit with their own thoughts for more than 2 minutes without going completely insane.
Hopefully Ari Aster
And
could.
thus, how people were on their phones all the goddamn time.
Yeah, they definitely touched on phones in that show. And
Yeah, like I don't know anyone at home that worked at home that was like, you know what I want to do? Another fucking Zoom meeting.
Yeah, no, but I mean, people were making sourdough. Again, people were moving to the country, which they'd wanted to do for a long time, getting out of the rigmarole of the cities. I just think there was some positive too.
For such a small percentage of people.
I knew a lot of people who were perfectly happy during COVID. Introverted people who loved the opportunity to work from home, who did jobs where they could. And they could stay home with their cats and dogs and children. But if they had children, they also had to educate them while they were there.
They weren't loving that.
So they didn't like that part.
No.
But I just mean to say, this was about the division and the horrors of the phones and technology and constant bombardment with conspiracy theory. For me, I was like, God, I hate this for America. People watched way too much YouTube and were on their phone too much and stayed on the internet too much.
And never went off of it.
Mm-hmm. So, I thought that the movie was upsetting.
It was. That's a good way to put it. It is upsetting. But I enjoyed it. I will watch it again.
Yeah, you might get a more nuanced take after watching it a second time. I might too, because I was just in shock the whole time and going, no, this is horrible.
And speaking of being on the internet too much.
The internet. The final frontier.
I go on the internet, everyone, by the way, but I don't go on the social medias because I think they are rotting everyone's brain.
In your opinion, I'm rotting my brain. In some ways I am, I suppose. But
there are some interesting social cues that happen on the socials before they happen anywhere else. So what this week has intrigued you?
The internet is still full of Epstein and all of that. It just is.
Oh, the South Park thing.
You want to talk about the South Park thing?
Yeah.
Okay. South Park was bought by HBO, I guess, and then returned back to Paramount, which is the same network
that canceled Colbert.
that canceled Colbert.
Well, that makes it deeper.
Yeah, they went right after the First Amendment, the freedom of speech and the extortion.
Right at Trump has a little dick, which we all know is the thing that's going to make him the most mad.
Yes, in the video, Trump's tiny dick talks. It has little eyes on it. And also,
disgusting.
They also have Trump sleeping with Satan.
Shit.
The last time they had Satan in bed was when Saddam Hussein was in bed with Satan. In terms of what people are saying, it's a lot of this is what the First Amendment was made for. This made my day. This needs to precede every performance at the Kennedy Center.
Oh, yes.
Um,
So what else on the internet?
what else did I send you? Let's see.
You sent me something with the Kelsey brothers that I haven't watched yet.
Oh, Travis and his brother were talking about Pretty Woman. Should I play it?
Yeah, let's play it. I haven't watched it yet.
The Pretty Woman.
So there were a lot of people saying this movie is very misogynistic. I'll be honest, I am not good at this topic.
I think the only way to gauge it is to flip the script. I think we need to make Pretty Man.
Pretty man.
Yes.
And we need to have a CEO billionaire woman be so high class that she doesn't know where she's going. She doesn't know how to drive a car.
Travis, you're living Pretty Man right now. You are Pretty Man. You're living your own Julia Roberts straight now.
I'm wearing nothing but a tie when Taylor comes home.
Too much.
So,
why do people take things from, how old is that movie?
I don't know.
40 years? Was it in the 80s or was it in the 90s?
It might be 90.
Or like 91?
1990.
Okay. Why do you take something from a whole different time and hold it to today's standards? Like, maybe it is a little misogynistic. I don't know. I haven't seen it in forever.
Yeah, in the 80s, there was an awful lot of movies that would be considered politically terrible. But like
Politically correctness, you mean?
yeah, like
socially.
now I have a place to put my hand. Do you remember? Do you remember that?
What's that one? What was that accent?
It was supposed to be Asian. What's his name?
Long Duck Dong?
Long Duck Dong. In what, 16 Candles?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Long Duck Dong.
Long Duck Dong. You couldn't even have that name anymore. No. But like so what's misogynist about Pretty Woman? That he
I don't know. I mean,
hires a prostitute?
that wouldn't have been the first movie that I would have pointed to for misogyny. I mean, there's others that would be more guilty of it, but it's been a while since I watched it. It's a Pygmalion story. Is Pygmalion sexist? She said, no, I'm not going to be your little hideaway, whatever. She wanted the whole thing. So I don't know if I would call it misogynistic or not.
Are they remaking it? Like, why does it even get brought up now?
I don't know. I'm going to throw it out there and say that they made it up like it was a thing so that he could make the joke about him being Pretty Man.
I agree. They maybe made that up just for the joke. And then the thought of Travis Kelce and only a tie did not do anything for me. I'm 100% on board, though, with something where they flip the script. That wouldn't be reality. Like, women don't have to go pay for sex. Ever. You could be like dog-faced dog woman and you could still go get laid.
It's not like Richard Gere had to pay for sex. He just chose to do it because it was less complicated than actually having his girlfriend be there.
Yeah, but like with women, it's like you don't really have to do it. It can be pretty uncomplicated with a man. You could just be like, hey, I only want you around for sex. And the man would usually be like, cool, good deal. Let's do that.
Men are getting less like that, maybe. I don't know.
Not young men. Like, how old do you think Julia Roberts was in that movie? Like,
young
her
men,
character?
23.
Yeah, between 23 and 25.
Yeah.
You're a successful, hot woman with a lot going for you, and you ask a 23 to 25-year-old man to just come over and fuck you?
Yeah.
No strings attached? He's going to be like, cool.
Yeah, maybe.
Any age man, really, would say cool, but especially a young one. As you get older, maybe you do want a relationship or you decide you want kids. The age difference might be
Your
a problem.
husband wouldn't.
When he was in his 20s, he would have.
Ask him.
And he would have had to be drunk to do it, but that's also not a problem for someone in their 20s.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
And she was a whore to begin with.
she was a prostitute. She was a working girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that what a whore is?
I mean, I like working girl better. It's the oldest profession.
She was a sex worker.
She was a sex worker.
So is a whore for money or is a whore for fun? I thought you were a whore if you got paid.
We can ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, let's do.
Okay. Okay. A whore refers to a person, historically and most often a woman, who engages in sexual activity for money
Yep.
or other material compensation.
Yep.
In formal contexts, the more appropriate and respectful term is sex worker.
What did they call them in like medieval? A wench.
Wench. I don't know.
Let's use that. Like
A
medieval
wench?
times. Yeah.
I'll ask if it's the same. I thought a wench was like somebody who was a servant.
Well, you're serving something.
A wench is a sometimes flirtatious or lower class woman. It
That's
is not
me.
always sexual.
That's me.
You're a wench.
Yeah, I'm not offended by that. What was it called when you were a whore in the Middle Ages?
Concubine.
That was when you were part of a stable of women, right? When a man would have lots of women in his harem and you were a concubine.
A harlot.
Oh, okay. A harlot.
A courtesan.
Okay.
A strumpet.
What?
A trollop.
Trollop.
I called someone a trollop.
A strumpet?
Yeah, an Old English insult similar to harlot or whore, mostly used in Shakespearean and early modern English literature. It fell out of common use in the 19th century.
Okay. We should bring it back.
A trollop is a slang British term for a woman perceived as sexually promiscuous, not necessarily a sex worker.
Yeah, I want to know what they called someone where you were
Oh,
like, I'm going to go to
yeah.
the place and just, maybe they just
This
used
is it.
whore.
A lady of the night,
Oh.
or a woman of ill repute,
Oh.
or a fallen woman. Demi-monde,
That sounds French.
demi-monde, which is a French term meaning half-world, used to describe the class of women who lived in the margins, but respectively considered mistresses, courtesan, and actresses.
Actresses.
Yeah. Well,
Who needed them?
anyway, you're a trollop.
If I were a sex worker nowadays, I would rather have someone call me a lady of the night.
I can call you that if you want. You don't even have to be a sex worker. I'll just call you that.
But I'm not one.
Yeah.
But if I was one, that's what I would go by.
From a marketing perspective, though, it shuts off half your day work. You know, some of these people work during the day
I wouldn't want that.
while men are at work. You know, on traveling for work. You know,
I would be a very high maintenance lady of the night.
Did-
I only work in the night, and I'm only going to make you submit. That would be my thing.
okay.
No sex.
Not really a lady of the night, just a trollop.
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
good with that too.
day. I don't know.
So, how did we get on this? Oh, yeah, pretty women.
Yeah,
Pretty woman.
Pretty
woman. Who cares?
I think that we talked about this, but I feel like one of the things that bothers me about the movies today is that they're so dark and whatever. And in the 80s, sure, there was misogyny and we made fun of different races and things, but it was so much more happy and positive.
I feel like there's lots of like really feel good type stuff. You don't think so?
No. Okay, give me 6 new feel-good movies to watch.
Movies or TV shows? Does that count too? Because lots of
Like
them
a
are
streamer?
TV shows.
Sure. Okay.
What's the Stick that just came out? That's feel good.
Okay.
There's a new one on Netflix. It's in the top 10, and it's with. I don't watch these types of things, but my mom was like, "Oh, this is."
Homefront or whatever.
Yes.
Home
Something. Home something.
home horses.
You know what I'm talking about. Yep.
I'm just going to, I don't know if they quantify this, but I believe there's more movies with sad endings now than there was in the 80s. And I don't know how you quantify it.
Well, okay. Like, what was the ending in Terminator? Was that sad or happy?
I think they end up saving the world, don't they?
So that's happy.
That'd be happier, yeah. An alien,
How about the
she
end of
wins.
Rambo?
I have no idea. That was one for you to watch. The age of those romantic comedies were all lovely. I liked it. And then
I do too.
I remember complaining, these aren't realistic. I want like some movie to be like realistic.
Well, okay.
And
Well,
then-
last year was that streaming service about the rabbi. That was a happy romantic comedy. It did well.
nobody wants this.
Nobody wants this.
Yeah. And I
enjoyed it. It was a happy ending.
Okay, so you've got 3. I want Star Trek and Star Wars, not foundation in Dune. I want something
I think-
happier.
I think Dune ends happy.
I don't know. I didn't get through. It was too sad all the way through. It was too depressing.
So you're giving up before you even watch the ending.
Yeah, well, they don't have to torture me on the way there, you know. They didn't do that in Star Trek.
Well, okay.
You know.
I've never watched a Star Trek in my life, so I cannot speak to that because I find them incredibly boring.
Well, that's fine.
If you're saying you want more happy endings, you have to get to the ending. Or you just want happy all the way through.
I just like a happier watch. Let's do 13 going on 30. You know, let's not do end of the world stuff. I'm tired of end of the world stuff.
I think there's a lot of shows, but maybe you're talking theatrical releases.
My main point is I feel like overall the most popular things are more sad than happy than they were. And it's always been that way in the arts movies. Like what wins an Oscar is usually a drama, not a romantic comedy or whatever.
You can have romantic comedies anymore.
Yeah, it's too bad. I want more of those. I want those to come back. I'm tired of watching old Sandra Bullock. I want something new.
Rom-coms need to come back. Okay. I mean,
That's all
I can
I'm
maybe
saying.
agree with that.
Yeah, I just want us to stop focusing on the darkness. I feel like what is interesting to people is the darker
Okay.
the better.
Let's talk about this next week.
What?
Top 10 rom-coms of all time.
Okay.
Since you are preaching out that they need to come back.
Yeah, I will bring it. It's already been brought in.
Ooh,
Bring
I
It
love
On
that
might be one of
show.
them. That's another one.
That's
I would
not a
love to see.
rom-com though.
Sure, it kind of is.
It's a coming of age, but I don't know if it's a rom-com.
Maybe we should do top coming of age movies.
Ugh, that's
Those
so
are my
hard.
absolute favorites. Does
Number
everybody
one,
like
number
those?
one, number one, obvious, off the top of my head, Stand By Me.
Yeah,
Duh,
that's a classic.
duh, best.
Goonies.
It's good, but it wouldn't make my top 10.
A lot of the young stars come out of those kind of movies. And I think Reese Witherspoon and
What was hers? Man in the Moon.
Man in the Moon. Something like, was it on the Moon? Man in the Moon?
Something with a man and a moon.
Yeah, that was great. He was sweet. I liked that.
Okay, I gotta watch that again. What are we doing? Rom-coms or yes, we're doing rom-coms.
Yeah.
Stick to the
Rom-coms.
plan.
Okay.
All right.
I'm hanging up on trigger movies that are terrible.
You're hanging up on sad endings.
I'm hanging up on estrogen. I'm doing testosterone
Only.
straight up.
So this was about Jen hanging up on those things.
Yeah, whatever that means. What about you?
I don't know. I don't think I have anything. Can I not have anything?
No.
I'm over not seeing bushes in movies. There we go. Bush all the time.
Stopped around George W. Bush.
Well, I don't want that kind of. But even then, bring him back.
I would
Bring him back. Put him in office. Bring back the Bush
I would take him.
on all the fronts.
No, he was pretty bad too, really.
He was, but I don't give a shit right
Yeah,
now.
This is worse.
Way worse. Way fucking worse. So,
Anyway,
Bush.
Bush time. Let's go get some Bush. Let's do it.
Gross. That beer is so fucking gross.
I've never had it. I don't like beer.
All right. So everyone have a wonderful week.
Yeah, do your best.
Rom-coms.
Sorry. We'll be more prepared next week, maybe.
Yeah, we're both tired.
Yeah, done. But we're here for you because we love you.
Bye.
Bye.